Friends, welcome to another video of elementary algebra. And so in this video we are going to learn about comparing fractions. Okay, we learn about how to compare fractions that are proper, that are improper, or the fractions are represented using the mixed numbers. Okay, you know all these forms because if you haven't learned about these things, please watch my previous videos so you'll learn about the fractions, basics of fractions. So how to compare fractions? So first of all, you have to see how the fraction look like. The fractions has two parts. One is a denominator and another one is a numerator. Suppose two fractions are given to you. If the denominator is same, the greater one or the greatest fraction out of these two will have a greater numerator. To compare the numerator, then one of them has a greater numerator and that one will be the greatest fraction. If two fractions are given to you and you find that their numerators are same number in the numerator, then which one is greatest? Which one is greatest depends on the smallest denominator. This time you have to look for the smaller denominator. Whichever has smaller denominator, you can clearly say that it is a greater fraction or greatest out of these two. If you do this comparison for multiple fractions, it's the same thing. The result is same. Either convert all the denominator into same and then compare the numerators, or you can do is make all the numerators same by multiplying with some factor and then compare the denominators. So whichever path you take, you will be able to identify the smaller and the greatest fraction out of these two or three fractions. So next is we will see some examples. So to understand it better, I have given there are two of the fractions given. One of them is 3 by 5 and the other one is 1 by 5. Okay, and you can see clearly that the denominator is same, but the 3 is greater than 1. Clearly 3 is greater than 1. Therefore this fraction is 3 by 5 is greater than the 1 by 5. Okay, you can imagine visually also. You can draw a picture and break it into 5 equal parts and then start counting. One of them will be 3, other one will be 1. So obviously 3 is greater than the 1. Okay, so next one, I have given another question saying you compare these two fractions, and luckily these fraction already have the same numerator. So all I have to do is compare the denominators and see which one is greatest. And by my rule 2, if your numerator is same, all you have to do is to compare the denominator. Whichever is smaller is the greatest. So 3 by 7 looks like the greatest one out of these two. Yes. So let us find another one, a little bit complex one. So in this I have given two mixed numbers. There is always a possibility that one of them will be mixed number, the other one will be some other number. Okay, still the rule or the method I am going to do here for this example is same everywhere. Okay, first, whenever there is a mixed number involved in the comparison, when you have to compare two fractions, always convert it into improper fraction. Mixed number will always change into improper fractions. So this one will give me 3 into 1 3 and plus 2 5. So it will give me 5 by 3, which is right. And then the second one is 3 into 2 is 6 and 6 plus 1 is 7. So numerator will be 7 and denominator will be 3. So now looking at this fraction, it's very easy to identify the bigger one. All you have to do is to check the numerator, because the denominator is same, so the numerator is going to be the bigger one. Whichever is bigger is the greatest fraction. So 7 is the greatest one, so 7 is greater fraction. So this is very simple trick. Whenever mixed fraction is given, convert it into an improper fraction, and the other number, depending on the situation, if it is a mixed number like this, you convert it into improper fraction. If it is not, then you don't have to worry about it. Simply make sure that you have to either make the denominator same or the numerator same, and then apply the principles of the comparison. Now this is very strange, that sometimes it happens that your fractions are same, they look different but they are actually the same fraction. So 2 by 8 need to be compared with 1 by 4. Whether this fraction is same or one is greater than the other one, we don't know. Okay, but if you do some computation, we multiply or divide either of these into same denominator, or maybe we can do it same numerator, whichever is possible. If you do that, it will be easier to compare it. Okay, so 4 I can do 4 into 2 will give me 8. 1 into 2 will give me 2. So 2 by 8, I am getting the same thing what is in the other side. I am getting the same fraction. So these two fractions are equal, because I am getting same numerator and also getting same denominator, which means the fraction is equivalent. Okay, let's verify this. So if I multiply this with both the fractions, this side and smaller side, if I multiply with the denominator and numerator with 2, a factor of 2, then I am going to get this same fraction, 2 by 8. That is why it is equivalent. So friends, I hope you learned something today, and we'll be discussing more about fractions, bringing more videos in next few days. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.